So now we were going to begin the live auction, and I believe that just like in the silent auction, that the first item that gets sold doesn't get the attention that any of the other items do, because, as we mentioned before, people are having fun, they're drinking, they're socializing, and they're not paying attention. It takes that first sold to be able to get everybody to open up their eyes and pay attention. Whether that be first in valet, or a checkout line, or maybe a bottle of wine, or a specialty cocktail, that first item is a throwaway item, and you should always have it. At that particular point in time, when you begin the live auction, I have found that the way for me to be successful is to get it done. The quicker I can finish your live auction, the more successful I will be, the more successful you will be. When I get people who call me up and have not had a good experience with the previous auctioneer, most of the time, the biggest complaint is, it went on forever. So given the fact that I need to be done as quickly as I possibly can, I am going to spend 2 to no more than 3 minutes an item. I'm going to start at a good minimum bid, and I'm going to jump as quick as I possibly can until I get to that point in time where I have 2 or 3 bidders left, and then we're going to work them over. But we want to make sure that we maximize those revenues, and the way to do that is to get as many people bidding as possible. So if you have a $10,000 item, and that would be nice to have, of course, and you started at $5,000, you're going to eliminate many bidders right off the bat. Probably 2/3 to 3/4 of your potential bidders are gone because the minimum bid is too high. But if you take that same item and you start at $1,000, then you're going to have a lot of hands up in the air. And that's what makes it successful, is when you can have that competition right off the bat. So we're going to go, 1,015, there's 2,025, 3,000, and you're going to move right up the line. And as long as there are bidders' hands in the air, we're going to continue to jump and maximize that revenue. So don't be afraid to start with a low minimum. Of course, if you have money invested in it, or your donor requires a certain minimum, well, that's understandable. But for the most part, don't be afraid to start with a lower minimum bid.